It was an all-American affair in the International Swimming League this time round. And where better to meet for the chance to sample the glitz of Las Vegas in an aquatic Christmas showdown than the grandeur of Washington, D.C. Teams from coast to coast arrived within swimming distance of the White House to participate in the ISL US Derby. Previously on ISL, the Cali Condors soared above all but energy standard in Group A. Last time out, their star turn was Caleb Dressel, who ripped through the water in Naples to take the MVP award.
The Condors have done really well. I know that we have a lot of areas for improvement, even with how well we've done. We have the most amount of points for a U.S. team, but I think our future looks really bright.
Hoping to clip the Condors' feathers were their Golden State rivals, the LA Current, who had to bow to the Iron Lady Katinka Hotsu in her home water on their last appearance. However, they had a number of their key swimmers returning this week.
Everyone's kind of done their part so far to get us in a spot where we can qualify for the final in Vegas. So I'm really excited. I think the rest of the team has a lot of energy heading into this competition, and I think this will be our best session yet.
Playing at home this week were DC Trident, whose marquee swimmer Katie Ledecky was less than 0.2 of a second off the world record at the inaugural meeting in Indianapolis.
As long as we swim our best, anything can happen, so I'm excited to see what happens, and we just have to put our hands on the wall first and just have fun and enjoy the meet.
More than making up the numbers were the New York Breakers, who struggled to impose themselves in Group B. Their chances of reaching Las Vegas were gone, but they were still hoping for a strong showing.
Everyone wants to just enjoy, have fun, and get the most out of it, and just, take it all in, because it's going to be another year before we get to do this again. So I think everyone's just grateful and happy to be here.
Two European-based teams led the group standings, but there was a plethora of world-class talent on display in the Geary F. Epley Recreation Center at College Park, Maryland. Plus, the right to be crowned the best team in the USA was sure to add spice.
Oh yeah, it's a blast that it's the first chance that we're racing all of the American teams, and my family will be in the stands, and I think that it's going to be really loud and a really fun environment.
A quick reminder of the scoring system, where two swimmers finishing strongly count for more than a winner in 8th place. The relays and skins races are huge. They count double and triple. So hold on to your swimming caps as we join our commentators poolside, Rebecca Adlington and Bernie Gunter.
ISL Washington, D.C., the American Derby, and it starts with a women's 100-meter butterfly. Again, it is all about the points. 9 points for first, all the way down to just a point for 8th place. And it's about how tightly your teammate can join you towards the top. And you see Natalie Hines hugging Kelsey Dahlia to begin right there on the top of the screen. But also a good start in lane number 4. Taylor Lovemore trying to set the tone for the New York Breakers. Stewart, Lovemore, Dahlia, Kendall Stewart at the bottom. She was second in the 100 butterfly in Budapest.
The bonus of racing short course meters is using them turns, really nice underwater. And Kelsey's just starting to kind of pull away now. I don't think she'll probably be able to see Kendall down in lane 1 either, so it's just going to be a head-to-head battle down this last lane.
Look at Dahlia, she is the last one to pop up. And now the battle is for second. Dahlia, she's going to get the win in lane number 7, followed by Kendall Stewart and Lovemore third.
She just took off on that last length and spotted the wall perfectly into that finish.
Yeah, what a spectacular third 50 for Dahlia. And LA Current trying to be in the running to be the American champion this weekend. They earned the exact same number of points as the Cali Condors. And now we welcome in the men's 100 butterfly.
You just can't see past Caleb Dressel at the minute. Obviously his turns, his underwater skills are fantastic, but if there's anyone that's going to rival him, it is Tom Shields.
Maybe the best in the world, and look at how he uses the start to his advantage. Tom Shields got off to a good start as well at the bottom. You see at the bottom of the pool screen, 53 seconds, that's the minimum time standard, but if you don't reach that time, you lose a point for your team.
Oh, that was a massive glide in from Caleb Dressel there. It's one of those that he's got a great underwater, great start, but he kind of didn't spot that turn very well.
And 2/10, the advantage for Tom Shields at the bottom in lane number 1, and it's going to be Shields and Dressel battling it out. The Current and the Cali Condors. Look at Caleb Dressel underwater, and it's going to be Dressel getting the win. Tom Shields second and Clyde Lewis third. 49:16. That's the fastest time we've seen in the world this year. And there's our early totals. Cali Condors 23 points, LA Current 22 points. This is a pretty wide open race, wouldn't you say, Becky?
Yeah, completely. It's strange after watching the past two matches not seeing Adam Peaty's name here, but it's one of those that I think men's breaststroke is in such a great position and there's just so much depth to it that this race is just going to be so close.
Again, this 50 breaststroke, so much about how explosive they can be off the start. And it looks like Nick Vink got off to a really good start as well in lane number 8, as well as Michael Andrew in the middle of the pool. This one is anybody's guess. Ian Finnerty looking good. Michael Andrew in the middle, and it's going to be Felipe Lima just in front of Ian Finnerty to get the win.
It was all off that turn as well. He just had a fantastic turn, great underwater, and just kind of excelled into that wall. And it was such a close race, and he wouldn't have known what was going on over the other side of the pool as well. So timed it to absolute perfection.
LA Condors are leading the LA Current by 3 points. All right, this one should be a lot of fun. Men's 400 IM. We saw Kalish and Jay Litherland battle over the summer at the U.S. National Championships in California. And Kalish was able to handle that win in this 400 IM. Seliskar less than a second behind, and he's almost more than a second ahead of Jay Litherland for second place. Mark Ceranic sees that out in lane number 7, and he's trying to move up for the Cali Condors, but an opportunity for LA to get 16 points here in the 400 IM. Litherland trying to charge home, but it's Seliskar. He is going to outpace Kalish as he leads a 1-2 finish for the LA Current.
Wow, what a fantastic race that was. They just battled it, swam it really tactically brilliant. And to get 1 and 2 for their team is massive.
Andrew Seliskar, LA Current. I grew up in Virginia, maybe 30, 40 minutes away. I swam at this pool when I was 10, and now I'm here 13 years later competing in, you know, the highest level of professional swimming, and it's exciting, it's kind of nostalgic, but definitely a pool that I have a lot of fond memories in, and I want to kind of add to that this weekend. I feel like there's a little bit of a rivalry beginning to build with the LA Current and Cali Condors. I definitely don't want to lose to them. I know that they have a ton of great athletes on their roster, but I think we've set up this perfect match for these two teams this weekend, and I'm really pumped up about it. The ISL is the next level. It's something that we've all been waiting for to happen these past, years throughout my whole swimming career, and it's exciting to see the atmosphere and then see that atmosphere draw everyone in to the community, whether it's at the meet, on TV, online. There's so many people that have eyes on this now where it's pushing swimming to a new level and making the competition as a whole something totally unique. The pinnacle of this season is Vegas competing with 2 American teams versus 2 European teams. So we've all kind of had that in the back of our minds this whole season, and I'm really hungry to get there because I want to be in that final in front of that crowd racing, the best teams in the world.
Sold out crowd here in College Park, Maryland. And it's the first opportunity for double points. Women's 4x100 medley relay. So a win here in the relay totals you 18 points. All right, here we go. 2 points separating the LA Current and the Cali Condors here on day 1 of the American Derby. It goes down to the final 50 with the Cali Condors in top, but Beryl Casadella, she's trying to move them back.
Yeah, Mallory in lane 7 there has just got such a dominant freestyle. She's got such a recognizable freestyle as well with her technique. Really strong leg kick.
Final 25. The Cali Condors with eyes on 18, and they'll score 18 points as they get the win. How about the New York Breakers to finish second? First group of races in the books in Washington, D.C., and the Cali Condors on top with 93 points.
Welcome back to College Park, Washington, where the Cali Condors were flying highest after 7 events. A narrow victory in the women's 4x100 freestyle relay saw Cali 7 points in front ahead of the men's 200 back.
And on the flip side, the Cali Condors are having to do this meet on the backstroke side without Mitch Larkin. So that really makes this race about as wide open as you would think. Trying to get a 1-2 finish. Cali Condors just jump back out on top because of their relay expertise in the women's 4x100. Surging home though, Marcus Thornmeyer. He has had a really great final 50. It's gonna be a 1-2 finish though for the Cali Condors as Thornmeyer will finish third. And Cali flying once again as we welcome in women's 200 backstroke. Get a chance to see Kathleen Baker. She's gonna be in lane number 1, Amy Bilquist in 2. Triton. They've also had some big performances by Lisa Bratton. She was second at Indy, third in Naples, and she won the World Short Course Championships in the 200 backstroke. But it's all about Kathleen Baker, who has already swum the 50 breast. Her, Bilquist, Moss, down to the touch. It is going to be Kathleen Baker, LA Current. 1-2 in the 200 backstroke. Baker getting it done. And Baker really adding to the team total, 4th in the 50 breaststroke, and as she wins the 200 back.
After swimming the fastest time of the ISL in the 100 fly, Cali's starman Caleb Dressel was back in action in the 50 free.
It's a little bit of a preview of the skins race we will see tomorrow. Caleb Dressel flying into the pool here in the 50 freestyle. And look at Dressel go. Ryan Held, he got off to a good start as well in lane number 1. But it is all about Caleb Dressel. Dressel into the finish, gets the win. Michael Andrews second, and Chadwick and Held, they tie for third. 28 81. Caleb Dressel 4/10 off of his American record. That was quick, folks.
It's been great. It's my second ISL meet, but first here in America. But no, they're fun. It's a good time, and some good races.
Well, I know you've got the relay to come, so best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, women's 50 free, splash and dash in the pool. It's Smoliga and Bosick out to a very good start. Smoliga turning first to the 25. Bluma trying to give her a chase. Gastadella, she's so good underwater. She's trying to close as well. This is gonna go down to the finish. It's gonna be Gastadella. How with that great turn, getting the win for the Kern in lane number 1. She's gotten a win in backstroke, and now she'll add a freestyle win to the total.
Fast and over, a lot of fun. I'm very excited to win this for my team. And I say hi to everyone looking and cheering for us.
All right, it's the men's first opportunity to get double points, 18 points for a win. Again, this is all about the strategy. Important to try to get your relay teams as close to the top as possible. Radoslav Kvecki, who already won backstroke earlier today in ISL, leading things off in lane number 8. Big time performance here. LA gets the win, and LA, they're gonna finish first and third. 30 points in the 4x100 medley relay.
LA Current looked to have made up valuable ground on the Condors, only for their B relay team to be disqualified, costing LA 12 points. DC Trident propping up the field, but there was an opportunity for maximum points as star lady Siobhan Jorge swam the 200 free.
LA Current, they've been surging of late, trying to get their 3rd straight win if Leah Smith can come up big here in this 200 freestyle. Hahi runs it, going away, 151.99. That's a U.S. Open record, the fastest swim ever on American soil.
And she just kept going. Just when you think the rest of the field are going to catch up with her, she was just like, no, this is my event.
After a 7th and 8th place in the women's 200 free, LA Current were in desperate need of a boost in the men's race. Blake Pieroni and Andrew Seliskar answered the call with a 1-2 finish.
Moss, Smoliga, Gastadella, Baker. The field is stacked here in this backstroke, and Gastadella, who won the 50 freestyle, she's the first to turn. Baker trying to move up now using her underwaters. Gastadella, Smoliga down to the touch, and it is gonna be Gastadella, Baker, LA Curran, 1-2 again. Gastadella's got another win. Got to check out Stravius. He's going to be in lane number 5. He's posted the 2nd fastest time in the world. Grievers, though, he looks good to start. He's in lane number 2 at the bottom. Michael Andrew pops up first. Stravius, the last to pop up. Michael Andrew, he looks good, trying to get his first ISL win, and Michael Andrew wins it for the Breakers. And look at this, it's a tie between Grievers and Andrew, 23-38.
It's hard to nail those 50s, especially if you're not training short course meanders all the time, but pretty good times for us, and it's kind of fun to tie.
Very happy with it. he actually gave me some tips in Budapest about going into the turn and taking my breath early. So I did that, and I think it helped out.
Are you regretting that?
Bria Larson with the New York Breakers. My favorite food is steak. The thing I love most about swimming is being able to eat whatever you want. The thing I hate most about swimming is jumping into cold water. The dumbest way I've injured myself is probably just tripping on the sidewalk. I can't think I have one. Favorite karaoke song is probably Thunderstruck. Ooh, favorite movie. Oh, this is so hard. It's like favorite movie of the year. Favorite movie is probably Prestige. If I was an animal, I would be a giraffe. Easy. It's really easy. I'd most like to go to dinner with my boyfriend. I know it's super cheesy, but he's my favorite person to be around, and I would choose him every time.
Bria Larson could only finish in 5th place in the women's 200 breaststroke, an event dominated by the Condors, with Lily King winning her 3rd consecutive race at the distance. Whilst in the men's, DC's Ian Finnerty blasted the fastest time in the ISL this year by over a second. This left just one more event, the 4x100 freestyle relay.
This is going to be a great way to wrap up day 1 of the American Derby. Justin Ress trying to get the Cali Condors a win. Look at the battle for second. Cali Condors, they win it, 18 points. And the current, though, they'll get 2nd and 3rd. The battle to see who's the top American team in the ISL. Cali Condors with a half-point advantage.
Welcome back to College Park, Maryland, on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. The 4 teams all raring to go for day 2 of the American Derby. The Cali Condors and LA Currents separated by just half a point as Sunday's action got underway with the women's 100-meter freestyle. Let's rejoin our commentators, Becky Adlington and Bernie Gunter.
Who'll win the women's 100 freestyle? Again, only a half point separating the Cali Condors and the LA Current going into the final day of competition. You can see at the bottom of the screen, 55 seconds. That is the time they need to beat to not lose a point for their team. And no doubt about it, Beryl Gastadello, she is pushing the pace this first 50.
Yeah, you'd expect this from Beryl, obviously being more of the sprinter. Siobhan, they're a bit more suited to the mid-distance races, so I don't think she's going to let Beryl get her total way here, but these 2 girls are just looking so strong.
Brunella Bluma out in lane number 8 at the top of the screen. She got off to a good start as well. Gastadello stays down, trying to get her 3rd win here in the American Derby. Here comes Haughey down to the touch. It is Siobhan Haughey. What a final 10 meters. And she ties Gastadello. A tie to start things off.
Wow, that was just absolutely incredible. You've got the 50 girl and the 200 girl, and they've just met in the middle perfectly.
And there's our look at our total points scored by the teams in the first event of day 2 of this match. Current with 10 points, DC Triton with 9 points. And you see the challenge at the bottom for 3rd place between the New York Breakers and DC Triton. That's extremely close as well. And as we turn our attention to the men's 100-meter freestyle, there is Caleb Dressel. 24 World Championship medals. What a spectacular summer he had in Gwangju. He won this event, went 46.96 long course meters. Caleb Dressel's a great long course swimmer, but probably even better a short course swimmer just because of how explosive he is on the start of the turn.
He totally wins the race from the start, and that is just so unusual. Obviously, for the American guys, they're used to racing short course yards, but not meters, and I think it's really, really suiting him because he just gets to work on what he does best. But I kind of feel for the other guys.
Look at Caleb Dressel at the bottom in the blue cap. He and Cheragini and Chadwick, the first 50 out well. Yesterday, 46.21, that was Dressel's time, and he turns in the lead with 25 meters to go, trying to get his third individual win here in Washington, D.C. And Caleb Dressel, he is going to run away with his 100 freestyle. Caleb Dressel, 45.69. Just off the American record.
That was absolutely brilliant. He just wins the race off that start from straight away. He's underwater. He's just got such a powerful kick. It all comes from the hips, that lovely long stroke. You wouldn't expect on 100 meters to be winning the field by that much.
So 16 big points, current 3 and 4. And +5, Cali Condors into the lead after Caleb Dressel gets his third win. And now it is time for what could be quite a race here. Women's 100-meter breaststroke. We told you that 8 times Lily King has won. She has been flying high for the Cali Condors. This, though, is Lily King's specialty. And King already out, turning first after the first 25.
Lily's got such a recognizable stroke. You can tell by her head position how powerful she is. She's got quite a quick stroke actually, but she gets around the wall so efficiently and so quick.
Look at this start for Lily King, under 30 seconds, 29.29. Larson will see if she'll make her move here on the third 25.
She's leaving nothing to chance. She's having a sneaky look around, but she's half a body length of the rest of the field here.
King turns first, trying to go 9 for 9 to start her ISL career in the breaststroke. Nobody will catch her. The only question is how fast will Lily King swim? Down to the touch. Oh, 1:03 flat. That's a U.S. Open record, the fastest time ever on American soil. The fastest time that we've seen in the world, and almost by a full second right here in Washington, D.C. 9 swims in the breaststroke events and 9 wins for Lily King. And that will help the Cali Condors maintain their advantage. This match can be won and lost right here on this relay. It's been a back and forth competition. Who will take advantage of the double point opportunity here in the 400 medley relay? See at the bottom of the screen, they lead this match with 306.5 points. And they are really trying to use the relay to their advantage here.
Mallory's got an amazing underwater. Just watch her turns and how much she just really utilizes that butterfly leg kick here. Look at that.
Comerford going for the win for the Cali Condors. Greg Troy looks like he got the strategy right in this 4x100 medley relay. 18 points going to the Condors for the win. LA Current will get second, but the Cali Condors, they go first and third. And this is huge in this American Derby.
That was an absolute dream team. It was probably your USA team at the Olympic Games or a Worlds. It was that strong. Olivia obviously leading them guys off. Brilliant backstroke leg from her. followed by Lily King, and even just the back off Lily's 100 breaststroke, she's still able to put in a really strong performance for them. Kelsey Dyer on the butterfly as well, and then finishing off with Mallory. She had such good underwater and all really safe, quick changeovers there.
Callie leads it, up by 26, but still plenty of racing to come.
Welcome back to America's capital, where the Cali Condors have blasted their way to a 26.5-point lead over LA Current. Still plenty to fight for, with the climax of the meet coming in the unmissable skins, where so much can change. We join the action with the 200-meter individual medleys.
Kalish would probably be one of the big favorites in this competition. He finds himself coming up a third-place finish at the World Championships. For Kalish, he's a huge addition for the LA Current. Just joined the team this week for the American Derby. He was touched out yesterday in the 400 IM by Andrew Seliskar. Kalish racing home for the LA Current, but it's going to be the DC Triton getting their 4th win here in the American Derby. Melanie Margalis comes in with the fastest time in the world. She went 2:04.18 in Indianapolis. She was 4th at the World Championships. And she mentioned after the meet how much training she had put in the last month in between competition. But what a weekend it has been for Melanie Margalis. She's in the lead with 25 meters to go. Margalis gets the win, 2:05.18, and it's a 1-2 finish, 16 points. As the Condors put it together in the 200 IM. And they've got another good one coming up. And again, they had Caleb Dressel in the 200 IM. He moves into the men's 50 butterfly. And look at this, Cody Miller is going to swim in the 50 fly for the DC Triton. Coupled with Giles Smith. Caleb Dressel and Tom Shields right next to one another in the middle of the pool. Caleb Dressel's got the 2nd fastest time in the world this year.
Big seat in the 2 middle lanes, the ISL, but this could be a rare occasion.
Dressel, the last to pop up. Shields right with him, but Caleb Dressel runs away with it in the final 25. How do you call this one, Becky?
I think this is going to be so close, but Beryl, she's just had such a good meet so far. She's just running off that adrenaline, running off that high. But it's going to be a tight one.
Gastadello with 3 wins in the competition. Earlier today, she tied with Ahi in the 100 freestyle. She's been explosive, to say the least, off the start. And Gastadello, the last to pop up. Head over heels above the rest of the field, and Gastadello's got her 4th win for the LA Current. A 1-3 finish. Men's 100 back. But this one could be another opportunity for the DC Triton. Jeremy Stravius, he's down in lane number 1. We've seen him win this event. Pat Grievers jumping out over the field. And look at this combination. Shane Ryan being pulled right with him. Ryan and Grievers, LA 1-2 in the 100 backstroke. That is
big. Nathan Adrian, LA Current.
My favorite food is deep dish pizza. My favorite movie is Kung Fu Panda 1. The thing I love about swimming the most is racing. Oh, I hate this one. Yeah, hate, no, not that one. The thing I hate about swimming is when the pool's too cold. Oh, man. About 2 weeks ago, I was on a skateboard, and I haven't been on a skateboard in, probably 3 years. Of course, it happened to be the Olympic year, and I just totally took a digger. It was okay. I'm fine. My wrists are okay, but man, that was a wake-up call. I need to, hold off for just one more year on that stuff. All right. I hate this one. That's the only one I can think of. It's a knock-knock joke, so you have to be there. Knock-knock. Interrupting sheep. Bah! God, oh, don't use that.
Adrian's club had reduced the deficit to 15.5 points going into the women's 100-metre backstroke. All eyes then on the matchup between Condor's Olivia Smoliga and Current's Kathleen Baker.
New York Breakers sister. Gabby Duluth, Allie Duluth, both swimming in the outside in 7 and 8.
Olivia's start there was just absolutely fantastic. She kind of pushed the boundary of that 15-metre mark.
But look at Olivia Smoliga. She's trying to get the win for the Cali Condors, and Smoliga will do it. The world champion in the 50 back wins the 100 back here in College Park.
I think just with our whole entire team, we're so ready for the championship. We've come together so closely, and I think we're ready to race the best in the world.
It's the mixed 4x100 freestyle relay. What will Dressel do for an encore? His team is up by 18.5. And again, we saw, Becky, a difference in the tactics for Greg Troy as opposed to having Dressel anchor. They put him at the start of the relay yesterday and paid dividends. Tesloff swimming the final leg for the LA Current as their relay teams trying to potentially get second and third. But no doubt about it, Caleb Dressel built a huge lead after the first 100 meters, and it leads to 18 points for the Cali Condors as they get the win. Breakers second and the Current third in the mixed 4x100 freestyle. The Cali Condors in the lead by 20.5 points as we head home on the final day of competition in the American Derby.
Welcome back for the unique entertainment served up by the International Swimming League. It's showtime in the pool as we head towards the skins races.
It's been a great second day here at the American Derby in College Park, Maryland, and it is down to the final events. Looking her second at the World Championships, and she's swum so far the third fastest time in the world. Haley Flickinger trying to get another win for the Cali Condors, and she's going to get a wire-to-wire win, 9 points on the victory. This could be another opportunity for the DC Train to get another win. Greek national record holder Andres Vazeos, he's going to be in lane number 2. He's got the 4th fastest time in the world. The Current have an opportunity to finish out this 200 butterfly, potentially with a 1-2 finish, depending on how Kalish can finish. Tom Shields is going to win it for the LA Current, And the Current, they're going to go 1-2, 16 points. And look at how tight it is, headed into the Skins. Anything can happen. Tom Shields now moving into second in the MVP race, but Dressel still has the Skins to go. All right, here we go. American Derby, women's Skins. Who will be the top swimmer from the American teams to win the Skins? We're about to find out. Only 4 will move on to the semifinal. Who will it be? Bluma with a nice start in lane number 7 for the New York Breakers. Again, it's about survive and advance. Gastadello, Bluma out well. Bosick moving up as well, and it's going to be Bosick, Gastadello, Bluma, and Haughey moving on. Everybody on the edge of their seat here in College Park. Only 2 will move on to the Skins final. Gastadello with a good start. Bosick trying to will her way onto the final for the Cali Condors, and look at how close this is. Bluma, Gastadello, down to the stretch. Haughey trying to close. Haughey with some great closing speed, and Haughey, she moves on. She'll join Gastadello in the final.
Siobhan has been one of the standout athletes just because she has just been an amazing phenomenon and someone to really watch out for the future.
The Skins final, Haughey against Gastadello. DC against the LA Current. They are on their feet here in College Park. What a start for Gastadello. Into the turn first. Can Haughey come back? No. Look at Beryl Gastadello. She is going to run away with it. She's going to earn 27 points for the Current. That is huge.
Beryl, what a weekend this has been for you, and to finish off like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm very happy. You know, I just started training a year ago for sprint. Finally paying off. I'm very excited, and sorry my English. I did for the team. Very, very excited about that.
Beryl Gastadello, she's got the LA Current in the lead by 4.5 points, and it goes down to this. The final event, the men's Skins to decide the American Derby. It'll go 8 down to 4 after the first round. In the favorite, Caleb Dressel in lane number 3. Who will survive the first round of the Skins? Dressel leaps out into the lead in lane number 3. He's going to turn first. Michael Andrew, he looks good out in lane number 7. Ryan Hell, he's moving well. And it's going to be Michael Andrew. And look at this. The LA Current, they get 2 to move on. Michael Chadwick and Ryan Hell. Good start for Dressel and for Michael Andrew out in lane number 7. And Dressel and Andrew, those 2 turn first. Chadwick, though, trying to move up. Chadwick trying to move on to the final. and Chadwick is going to join Dressel in the Skins final. Those two are moving on. So Chadwick and Dressel will battle it out. 4.5 points separating the LA Current and the Cali Condors going into the final event. Look at Dressel and his start. Chadwick left to try to chase him in the final 25. Caleb Dressel, he is going to have a perfect weekend here in the American Derby. He's the MVP. He's the Skins winner. 27 points for the Cali Condors as Dressel gets the win. But overall, the story, Michael Chadwick moving on. That helps the LA Current win the American Derby. Caleb Dressel, he wins the MVP, but the LA Current, they win the American Derby, but the MVP is down with Becky on the pool deck.
Caleb, Skins winner, MVP, how much does that mean to you and your team?
I mean, not much. I certainly would have liked the team title. It stings, we've been second a few times, but Current's got a really good team, so I think we did as well as we could have done. It's a fun meet, and it's really fun to be a part of the Condors.
David, I know you're excited. How much does that mean to you and your team?
Oh my gosh, you know, it's even extra exciting. We didn't know the score going into it, but we knew we got two guys up even in the second round. Chatty going to the third round, wow, what a bonus. And I think what happened is it just shows you can't give up. Like, we didn't have a great session. Like, our session was up and down, we had some good swings, but the scoring of the ISL, the way the format is, anything can happen, and that's what happened tonight. So cool.
So a thrilling conclusion to the action in Washington, D.C., with LA Current winning the match thanks to their performances in the Skins races. We hope you had a capital time watching highlights of this American extravaganza. Next week, it's the old continent's turn as the European franchises head to London town. LA Current and Cali Condors are on their way to Vegas. The London match will decide who joins them in the Nevada desert in December. Until then, goodbye.